It's Saturday, and that's that time again. It's Mike's Sport Report number 10. Can you believe I've done 10 of these? Had a lot of people from Threescore ask me, what does it entail? It's a lot of work, a lot of production costs, advertising costs, and thanks to Johnny, New Jersey Johnny, I'll make sure I do all the advertising plugs. I'm going to add on another one today. Besides Big Storm, you see I'm wearing this Excuse the Detroit in me. Well, on the back it says Detroit Coney Island, which is on Clearwater Beach. I like to endorse that place. Great food, just not Coney's and hamburgers, but they have everything there. Breakfast, they serve breakfast there, and it's right off the beach. So go see Detroit Coney Island, and everybody wears these shirts. Of course, Big Storm, everybody knows me and Big Storm, so Big Storm and Clearwater also on the other side of town, which is on 49th Street and 122nd Avenue. So, I'm going to be the Hat Man today, and we got a little dancing in the street with a little Motown, Martha and Vandellas. This video is brought to you by Big Storm. But the big thing with Big Storm now, they got the crawler, not the growler, but the crawler. It's a 32-ounce can. They actually gave me this can. And basically, you can get any of your micro beers in there. And it kind of has a gas top, and it'll last you for about 30 to 60 days. Fresh beer. Anyway, so get a crawler or a growler in the glass. Or you can just get a plain old water from Big Storm. Is that okay, Johnny? Yeah. Okay. So we got that taken care of. Big Storm. Let's talk baseball. Being from Detroit.
The thing called Dancing in the Street.
Oh, we got to get Dancing in the Street again. It's a short song. But being from Detroit, and I'm sponsoring a lot of hats today because, number one, I am from Detroit. And I like to sponsor the teams within the greater Clearwater area. So this is Lakeland. They have spring training. And, of course, the Lakeland Flying Tigers. But it's a great place to see. All these stadiums have been renovated. And you can go down to Clearwater and watch the Phillies. Now, the Phillies, their farm team is called the Threshers. They used to be called single-A Phillies, and now they're called the Threshers. It's actually a shark. And most people I'm not going to be seeing wearing this hat this much, but you got to support Tampa and the Tampa Yankees. Nice camouflage hat. This will probably be the only time I'll ever wear this hat for a video. But anyway... And, oh, yeah, that's right. We have a lot of Yankee fans in our league, but that's the way it goes, you know. This is my show. This is my sponsor. I just talk about Rays and Tigers and Threescore. Get off that hat. Ugh. But then there's just plain old Tampa Bay. And speaking of the Yankees and Tampa Bay whipped their ass last night. It was a close game. And Longoria was 4 for 4. It's about time he started hitting. I mean, he didn't even know what this thing was. I mean, he was like 0 for 100 or something. So was Kiermaier, and they started hitting. So they're carrying the big bat, just like Mike Walker. I carry the big bat. You know why I carry the big bat? Because I have balls. Not little balls. Like a golf ball, huge balls. I'll do whatever I want. I can advertise the way I want because this is my show. So again, I carry the big bat. So anyway, that takes care of the advertising. Let's say over the Tampa Bay beat the Yankees. I think that, yeah, the Tigers won last night in Detroit. And the Cubs, in that 6-hour marathon rain delay, they lost 6-3 to the Brewers. Cubby, come on. And did you see the fans at Wrigley Field? They were cold. They were, oh my God, it was everything. It was terrible. It was terrible. It was terrible. Terrible, terrible. Anybody who wants to sit in Wrigley Field off Lake Michigan with 40-mile-an-hour wind gusts, you know, you just, I couldn't go to a football game at Soldier Field like that. It's just too damn cold. But anyway, like I said, carry the big bat. So let's see, we got the Tigers, the Rays, the Cubs. Last but now hockey. Now with hockey, Pittsburgh, unbelievable. Ottawa, just, it was terrible. When you spot Pittsburgh 3 goals, it's kind of hard to win. They tried, and it was 3-2. They lost, but Ottawa bounced back. Fans in Canada were disheartened. But anyway, so that's that. And then tonight, we got another hockey game. Nashville and Anaheim. Remember, there's only 4 teams left now. Stanley Cup will be the next series. And I'm kind of hoping it's Nashville and Ottawa. But I don't know. We'll see what happens. You know, Pittsburgh is the Stanley Cup champions. You can't take it away from them. Somehow they know how to win. They got Crosby on the team. They got the Malkins and everybody else. So, anyway, what else can I say? So, the last part of my show here is a little dedication to a good friend of mine, a good friend of everybody on Three Score, the Irishman, Jimmy O'Connor. We found out that he had a heart attack or a stroke, and from what I thought, Al Corcoran was telling me he is in, or Cubby, or somebody was telling me he's in the hospital in Trinity. Now, I got to get some updates because I'm doing this show on Saturday, so I'll find out what hospital he's at. But they probably don't want a lot of visitors. Not a lot of bums like us, right? But Jimmy, get well. We miss you. I miss your pitching, man. Every time you pitch against me, I get some great hits. Actually, I like when you pitch for us, too. And you pitch at Bright House, and we won, and we beat Kids and Cubs. So, Jimmy, take care of yourself. Listen what the doctor says, and have a beer on me. Okay? Go, Jimmy. And dancing in the streets. No dancing in the hospital. All right? And I'm going to let Martha end this video. Thank you, folks. Thank you. It was a pleasure. I have a night show tonight.